Well, I didn't plan to make this video, and I didn't plan to get this angry. But here we are. Welcome to Far From Eden. This is, as I said, an unplanned video, impromptu. But as you know, I read as many of the comments as I can. And a comment came in this morning in response to the video we did yesterday, part 1 of the Andrew Huberman hit piece. And anyway, I want to share this comment with you because this is what's going on. This is what's going on, what's happening to men. And you can say, well, you should get a prenup. Prenups don't matter. Don't you guys, like the people who say, oh, prenup, the courts that are adjudicating all these, divorces and taking from the men, etc., who do you think looks at the prenups and then just throws them out? Because all she has to do is go in there and be a victim. That's all she has to do. And then it's like all principles and justice just disappears. So this comment came in from Lane Jensen, and he shared his predicament. He says, here is one to add to the list. 2 days ago, I was served an order of protection, which, as we know, means nothing. You can just cry abuse, cry whatever, and then you'll get the order of protection. I have known instances where there's a woman and she will say that in order to get custody. I even know of a case where she admitted it to the ex-husband later, that, oh, I only did that to get custody. I was removed from my house that I have been laboring on, 6 acres, planting 75 trees, dug 3 ponds, landscaped 2,400 tons of rock, just pruned my fruit orchard recently, put in a flagstone walk, torn down a garage, salvaged all the lumber, picked out the accessories for the new addition to find I can't return because I have been accused of abuse and am a violent threat. What? I was taken away in a police car, dropped off on a street corner in a new town with no friends because the car was in both our names. I've been in a motel waiting for a hearing. To defend myself. Here you go, guys. From a woman I married, sponsored to the U.S., then turned on me to take my house and everything I've worked for the past 6 years. So you can't bring them, you can't. If you find a traditional woman, if she was supposedly that, just because she was behaving that way, doesn't mean it's on the inside. And you can't bring them over here. You can't bring them to the West. She has created a narrative of abuse to people we go to church with, neighbors, counselor, and called the police to log the incidences from arguments over her emasculation. Has been recording arguments without my knowledge. It reminds me of the ring cam with Crowder, creating a victim scenario that has flipped the accountability. Who do the courts favor? Who does the counselor side with? Those who claim to be victims. Wake up, guys, losing it all. She's been planning that a while because she's created the story. She's got, the church people and everybody on her side. I guarantee you they don't know who she really is. I guarantee you they think she's this sweet, loving, whatever, Infuriating. It's infuriating. And then you get people like, well, you should get married and you... And then you even get some that claim to know the truth. Pearl, you get a prenup. What are you talking about? They get thrown out, ripped up. Where are the stories where it's like, I'm so glad I got a prenup, that really saved me, we followed it to the T? No, because she's gonna claim, oh, I was pressured, I didn't understand. I really feel for this guy and all the other guys who are in a similar situation and didn't comment, because they isolate you. Before you know it, you're like, where are any allies? And I'm worried about this man. I feel we're so powerless. Like, it's just awful. But I wanted to highlight it because I know that there's so many of you that have gone through something similar. And it happens to such a good, look at all the work he's done. He's so industrious that digging 3 ponds, 1 pond, that's a lot of work. And as a picture here, it's difficult to see, but he's not a bad looking guy either. Never enough. Fisherman and the wife. Fisherman and his wife. It never enough. Never enough. So just kind of popped on to share that. I'm still shaking. The most I can do is try to bring some awareness and truth to it. The best disinfectant is sunlight. Isn't that what they say? And that's why, YouTube is constantly, telling me limited, like it doesn't want to show the video. Please hit like so people will see this video. They're able to come in here and the women are able to be so one-sided, just like the Andrew Huberman that we are going to do part 2 of. It's all one-sided. And it wouldn't matter anyway, because they're not going to believe him. It's very much anything you say can and will be used against you. I just she's been doing all the documents. She's been recording things. You can record anybody at their worst moment. We all say things when we're angry. We all say, and if you record one side of an argument, or you're recording, so you're sounding a certain way, trying to push buttons, and you go, see, listen to this. Man. I don't know what's going to change, but I think you guys walking away is the only answer right now. You got to go on strike, marriage strike. You can't. It's just not. When this can happen to you, that's an entire life destroyed. He didn't say anything about kids, and I really hope that there are no kids involved, because that obviously makes it far worse. And I hope, as I said in my comment back to him, hopefully she'll accidentally reveal her crazy, because oftentimes women do, and not realizing it, especially when they're this what's the word? Ambitious. When they're this ambitious about basically stealing someone's life. If you she'll reveal her crazy, because they do, because they don't think they are, and they think they're justified, so they'll keep going. They'll go too far, and you have to catch that. So hopefully, recording and everything, and I'm sure there has to be people out there that know this man and who this man is, and that's not who he is. And I hope those people step up. I would. Anyway, thanks for listening to this, and please share it, like it, so that people can hear what gets done. It's the only way. Is you guys have to just stop cohabitating, stop getting married, and we have to shine light on the real reason why. Because the agenda is to make you guys look bad, to tear down all the examples of wonderful masculinity, like Andrew Huberman is what I'm thinking is going on. And yeah. So take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one, and love you guys.